Okay, this is my 2008 Kawasaki ZZR 600. This is the first one of these videos I've ever made, but it should be pretty informative. I'm going to talk about the what I'm here to talk about today is the starter lockout switch, which is located on your clutch lever. It's going to be this little guy right in here. Alright, that's your starter lockout switch. You'll know you have problems with it if so you should be able to start your bike in neutral, or you should be able to start your bike in gear as long as the clutch lever is pulled. I'm going to show you something quick. This is the wiring diagram from the manual, and your starter lockout switch is right here, number 7. Alright, so like I said, what this allows it is if your bike's in neutral, which your neutral switch is number 8, that allows the current to come through here. It'll come through with this lever depressed, which is what happens when your clutch is engaged. Your current will go through here, come down here, go through your neutral switch, and then your bike will start. Or if your bike is in gear, the switch will be open, the current won't be able to go this way. But if you pull on your clutch, it'll slide the switch over, and you'll be able to go back here, back to your negative terminal point of your battery. So if you can start it in neutral, but you can't start it in gear with your clutch pulled, it's your starter lockout switch. I'm going to show you how to take it apart and clean it so you don't have to buy a new one. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to take off your clutch lever. That's pretty simple. You're just going to take off these 2 bolts right here and right here. Alright, once you got those 2 bolts off, your clutch can kind of move around freely. There is a cannon plug right there. Just a little clip that kind of just pulls out like so. Give me a second. So that just pulls out, it just slides out just like that. And this little guy right here, that slides into this piece right here. That just pulls right out. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take out these screws. There's one screw right here, and there's another screw right here, which I've already drilled out because it was stuck, but it's fine. So you can take that, you can take this screw out, you can take this screw out, and then this whole piece will just pop out. So there's your starter lockout switch. It is apart. So this little button right here, this is what your clutch lever hits to engage and disengage the switch. It just slides in and out just like that. Now if you look, there are some tabs that are, well, I'll get some better light for you. There are tabs right here, 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 and here. You just pull those tabs apart and this thing will come right apart. I'll show you in just a minute. And that's what it looks like apart. So what you have is you have this switch. It's got these 3 points right here, and it rides on these 3 contactors. So if this switch is all the way over here, that completes the circuit between this terminal and this terminal, which is what's going to happen when you have the clutch disengaged or your lever pulled in. If your clutch is engaged, then it's go between this terminal right here and this terminal right here. Alright, see these little points, they sit and they're just going to slide back and forth like that. So these points are going to make contact on here and just slide back and forth. Like this. Just like that. Alright, there's a spring that goes in here so that it's always pushed out. Alright, so this just slides back and forth like that. All I did with mine to get it to work was I just cleaned these contacts right here, and I cleaned the sliding surfaces right here. And that seemed to work. So I want to show you guys, instead of going out spending 20, 30, 40 bucks, that you could probably just take this, clean it up, and put it back together, and it would work. So it goes together same way, just opposite order. So spring's going to go in here. This is going to go like this. And then this is going to slide in here just like that. So this will go there, and the spring is going to go in here. So I'm going to prop this up. So I'll do one-handed. So that just goes in there like that. This is going to slide in there like that. Alright, so that's going to go just like that, and then this whole piece is just going to snap back into the original one, like so. So there it is, all back together like so. Okay, still got your little lever right here. Like you can clean these out with any kind of like electric cleaner, really any kind of solvent, anything just that won't leave a residue behind. Then once you're done, you're just going to come back up here, and you're going to put it back in. So this is the way it came. So obviously this is going to go like this. This is going to go right here. Your little point right there is going to go there. It's just going to go back in together like that, and you're just going to put your screws back in. So there it is, all back together. You got your screws here, and this one I drilled out, but I'm just going to leave it like that for now, get a new one later. There's actually a little plastic pin on the other side though, keeps it in place pretty good. So once that's in, see right now you can see the clutch is depressing the lever, just like that, and then if you pull the lever, this little pin, this push button will come back out. And just take it, and you're just going to bolt it back up, and then we'll give it a test try. Okay, so here it is all back together. Clutch handle's back in place. Starter lock in and out switches on the back side. So, and then I'll show you. So, bike is in gear. As you can see, neutral light's not on. Down, bike shouldn't start. If it is, something's jumpered. But now if I pull the clutch, like so, I'm going to start it. Fires right up just like it's supposed to. Hope this video helps. Like I said, problem I was having for a while now, I had to have my bike in neutral to start it, and you should be able to start it in gear as long as your clutch is pulled, especially if you were to like stall at an intersection or something. Hope this helps. Hope you learned something. Go ahead and try it yourself. It's really not that hard if you have a basic tool set.